You know that feeling of being in the zone, when you can see everything so clearly, when everything makes sense to you? That's not necessarily the case for everybody else. Make sure that you're not making this mistake. We are all busy when it comes to things that we are juggling in our lives and our careers. So don't assume that everybody is on the same page, because if you do, that is a mistake that you shouldn't be making in a business conversation. I know it's easy to assume that everybody can pick up where they left off, especially if you're just sitting in the same meeting or you just talk to the same people. But stuff happens, and sometimes people are distracted by things that happen outside of work. Make sure that you get on the same page from the get-go. I have stories like this all the time. You see, I do television for the Mariners, and oftentimes I am dodging a Gatorade bath as part of my post-game interview responsibilities. After the game, I go home, I change my clothes, clean up my shoes, I don't think about it again. Lots of things happen to me after I leave the ballpark and when I show up the next day at about 2:30. And yet somebody will come up and ask about my shoes, which to me feels a little bit weird and completely out of context. Well, the last time that that person saw me, I was on TV dealing with Gatorade-covered shoes. But in my world, a lot had happened between the game and showing back up to work the next day. I know that that seems silly, but it leads to confusion. And look, if it leads to confusion with me talking to baseball fans, I know it leads to confusion in business. So get on the same page from the get-go, from the jump, and from the start. I'm Jen Mueller, and I'm a badass at business communications. And yes, it did take me a while to say that, but look, I feel confident in saying it because I've honed these skills inside locker rooms and clubhouses for almost 20 years. I can help you become a badass at business communication too. All you have to do is give me a follow on Instagram. Talk Sporty to Me is what you're looking for. And then go to the website, talksportytome.com, so that we can stay in touch on a weekly or monthly basis. We'll be talking soon.